everyone. Welcome back. This is your host, Martha Razo, with the Fire Up Connect radio show. So here we have Barry Hellman, who you heard already is an incredible coach who's been very successful. So Barry, let us know more about examples of how you've helped businesses succeed. Like, what are your services? And give us an example, because that's really how we understand what you're doing.
So the way I kind of start out is I schedule a free session with an entrepreneur, and they can actually reach out to me through my website, which I'll share that. It's www.hallmanbusinesscoaching.com. And so you can schedule a free session with me. And literally what we will do is we'll walk through an hour, and in that hour, we'll start putting together a plan. We'll do some analysis around your business, around your finances, and we'll start putting together a plan. And at the end of that hour, I will literally provide the business owner a document that is 17 pages to about 22 pages. And that actually is the beginning of the roadmap that they can follow to radically transform their business and take it to the next level. And so that's the first step from that perspective. During that time, my goal is really just to kind of see if there's an opportunity for us to work together from a coaching perspective, and we kind of go from there. And so that's a big part of what I initially do. In addition to that, I have other services such as an academy. It's video courses. There's actually an entire set of 52 weeks of courses, of videos, in which a entrepreneur, somebody that's a business owner, can go through and basically learn the ins and outs of running a business. So many times I think we start a business because it's a passion, it's something we love, but we might not know how to work on our business. We're too busy working in our business. And so really having the time to kind of take a pause and spend a little bit of time educating yourself goes a long way in growing your business. So that's the second level of what I'm able to do. And coming soon, I'm going to actually be launching a group coaching session in which we're going to bring people of like-minded or like industries together and kind of collaborate for sessions for about a year. And it'll be, via Zoom or technology or what have you. But basically, it'll be a situation where different entrepreneurs, business owners can kind of come together and learn from one another as we work through everyone growing together within their company and their businesses.
Talking about sessions, everyone, you have to know about this. Me and Barry are collaborating on a seminar together. It's on profit and loss. Do you want to tell them a little bit more about what we have an idea? And it'll be by May or June. So make sure you stay tuned and look at my LinkedIn, Martha Razo, or Barry's LinkedIn. So you can make sure you know when this workshop is happening and make sure you sign up for it. So tell us a little bit more about this idea.
So profit and loss is really the foundation of running your business from the standpoint of your finances, whether it's your accountant or your bookkeeper or whomever. You as the business owner, you really need to know your numbers. And the core of knowing your numbers is knowing your profit and loss statement. And really, that's something that you should be doing every single month, just like your checkbook at home. You have your checkbook and you kind of go through and balance your checkbook, and it tells you, well, how much money do you have left in the bank and what bills have been paid and so forth. It's the same thing kind of for your business, is what the profit and loss statement becomes. So from that, then you can really look at how do we grow your business. And so it's a core from a coaching perspective. It's something that it's a must have. I got to have that profit and loss statement. And if you don't have one, I'll help you build one. Or in this case, you can come and join our webinar, and Martha and I and are going to collaborate and work together our businesses and really try to help teach you how to build your own profit and loss statement. So this way it'll become easier for you when it comes to taxes or taking care of your accounting or what have you. Really be able to drive your business and grow your business just by knowing your numbers.
Yeah, so make sure you stay tuned. We're going to have it on Facebook, not on Facebook, sorry, on LinkedIn. So you can find me, Martha Razo. And how can they find you on LinkedIn?
So my LinkedIn is Barry L. Hallman II. I'm actually named after my dad, so I use the whole name as my way of connecting on LinkedIn.
Wow. All righty. So you haven't answered my other question. So tell me about an example of how you helped a business owner as a coach yourself.
So the biggest thing I can tell you is, because like there is some confidentiality there. I'm pretty confident. Have some things I have to kind of withhold. But anyhow, I worked with a business, and we started doing their analysis. And right away within this business, so is a bakery. And so what they do is they have their baked goods and so forth. But really, the biggest bang for their buck has to do with weddings. And so they do lots of wedding cakes and stuff like that. And so what they did was they decided to kind of come up with different ideas. And one of the things that we did was we looked at the possibility of joint ventures within the wedding industry. And so right away, we started looking at how the business would change and how they can grow if they had referrals to them and if they referred to other people. Right. So as a part of that, what they did was we looked at, okay, from a bakery perspective, if you look at wedding as an overall industry, you have the person that does the flowers, you have the bakery, you have the venue for the wedding reception, you might have a DJ, you have the people for the dress, the wedding dress. So there's lots of different things to do. And so part of what we did was kind of looked at how do we strategize and really connect the dots between all these different vendors. And so that's a big part of what the organization started doing. They started reaching out and connecting and coming up with these strategic partnerships and actually they formalized it and made actually joint venture contracts where they would refer to one another. And what ended up happening is the business grew just from that perspective. Within a 6-month period of time, they grew by $30,000 in 6 months. And all it was just really connecting and doing that referral process.
Wow, that is incredible. You see why you need a business coach? Sometimes we, as business owners, we're stuck in our own thinking process or in our business. So we forget to think outside of the box. It doesn't mean we cannot think, but sometimes that extra push or guidance or expertise is really what will push your business to be successful. Barry, before we let you go, I want to know the title of your book and let us know a little bit more about what it is about and how can we find it, because I want people to read this book and I have to start reading it because I haven't read it.
All right. So the title of my book is Leveling Up Your Business in 45 Minutes or Less. And the goal of the book is, if you take the book and you start reading it, it's only 8 chapters. It's not very long, but it gives you some real basic foundational things that you can start doing and implementing in your company, like immediately, like tomorrow. And that if you do these things, it will actually start changing your company, and your company will grow in the area of profits specifically. And the thing is that most of these things have nothing to do with marketing. You're not spending a dime on advertising. You're really just taking and looking at business in a different light and applying these techniques to your business. And it works in any business. It's not like it's limited to one area or one field. It's applicable in any business, which is really one of the coolest things. Is it's something that can help everyone. So I'm really excited about the book. You can get my book at my website. It's actually a free download. Again, www.hallmanbusinesscoaching.com. It's right there. You go in and you request a copy of the book. You can also reach out to me if you have a question. You can reach out to me via that website as well. And I'll even give you my telephone number. It's 786-829-0674. And that is actually my personal number. You can reach out to me, you can call me or text me, and I'll respond to you. I guarantee that.
Wow. I wish there was a place where we can just kind of give the people who are listening the link but these are on radio, so we're not able to do that because this is an incredible opportunity. So if you don't have this book, make sure, how do they get it again? Where do they go?
They go to www.hallmanbusinesscoaching.com, and it's spelled just how it sounds. So
Awesome.
HALLMAN,
Okay,
businesscoaching.com.
sorry. I cut you off. Say it again.
HALLMAN, businesscoaching.com.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Barry, for being here. It's a pleasure to having you here. So everyone knows Barry's not just any kind of coach. He's not going to treat you like his transaction. And this is why I bring the speakers that I bring. These are people that are going to give 110% to the work to make sure you are being successful, whether the goal is to scale up or the goal is to expand. They're going to give it their all. So you're not hiring any employee here. You're hiring people who are going to give 110% for your business. So upcoming, remember I said I have another guest. Her name is Jennifer, and she focuses on helping women grow their business. So make sure you stay tuned. We're going on a little commercial. Once again, this is Martha Razo, your host with the Fire Up Connect radio show. Talk to you soon, so stay tuned.